Hey guys, welcome back to Rimworld. Thanks again for all the tips that you gave me last time. Remember, I am noob, so go easy on me. Very difficult playthrough that we're going to be going on here. And I'm really worried about the defenses. I don't want my colonists to go crazy, and my first priority today is going to be to prevent Prophet from going crazy. But if he gets into combat, he's screwed. So we're going to try to get some defenses going, because I think that the first encounter with Cassandra Classic, even if it's Merciless difficulty, is still a guy with a club, like an iron club. So I'm a little nervous about that, because I don't think that Prophet does very well in melee combat. Prophet's okay, and as some of you guys said, Prophet's not exactly an overpowered character. He's strong, but he could be really overpowered. So I didn't go over the point limits with this, so it is kind of like a fair playthrough. You know, if I had clicked randomize enough, it would have worked. Anyway, he's got a wooden club right now, so we're going to want to give him... Well, we've got a bow. We'll want to upgrade at some point. But he's decent in melee. He's a little bit better at shooting, though. So what I might end up doing is just spending a little bit of time hunting, hopefully get him a little bit better with shooting. I don't know if that actually goes up the animals tree, but I assume that since he's using a ranged weapon, it's going to help there. Other things I want to do are just make sure that he doesn't snap. That's really the main priority, because if it's one colonist, you don't want him to snap at all costs, because then you have no one. I've got a few debuffs right here: naked, hungry, unsightly environment, etc, etc, etc. And we want to get rid of that raw food soon too, but that might be a while. I'm going to take some of Jack's tips and plant rice, and Connor's and plant roses, which I hadn't actually thought of. I've never planted roses, nor did I really see the point of them in the game, but yeah, it's going to make our colonist much happier about the beauty of the environment. After that, once we get the roses and rice, we got the bow, we'll probably want to hunt a muffalo to get rid of that naked debuff. Otherwise, I would try to tame one of these guys, but that's probably going to take a long time, because we don't have anybody good with animals, because Prophet's not that great with animals in general. Let me just see, what is his actual skill with animals? You know, he could, but I don't really want to spend too much of these first days taming a muffalo only to get killed by a bandit with a club in a couple days after that. I'll do it once I get another colonist. Could be with Prophet. Anyway, that'll give us clothes, and then we'll probably want to get started on a kitchen or something proper like that, so that we don't lose resources on... What is it? Butcher tables. And then after that, we're going to construct some defenses. So I'm just going to let him sleep here. And then we'll get going on all that. I think we'll start off with the rice and the roses, only because I need time for them to, you know, be planted. And then after that, we'll start to work on some of the other things. Rare thrombos. Never attack a thrombos. I remember when I attacked a thrombos in one of my first playthroughs. It was probably the saddest moment I've ever had in this game. How long is it taking these berries? Okay, 14 days to spoil, so I think I'm not going to prioritize him on cutting plants. And I'm probably just going to give him some manual orders today. So let's first off go into production. Zone, grow zone. Okay, so we're going to go relatively close to these potatoes, but not too far from home. Alright, so we're going to do rice, and let's just prioritize him on that really quick. Cutting grass, prioritize sowing area, yeah. There we go. Okay, so he will do this first, but I'm thinking... I don't know... How long has it been since the first day? It's probably within a week that guy with the club is going to come through. I'm hoping that I can get either, like, a line of... Oh, you know, like... Where is it? And I'm so used to the Project Zomboid speed... Or game speeds buttons, which use the function keys rather than the number keys here. Where is it? Planning. Zone planning. Planning. Okay, so what I'm thinking of doing for defenses is kind of deforesting the little area around me, because I don't want him to have to walk too far from home. But then after that, I'm going to put in a couple basic, like, pillars here, because Prophet should be able to hide behind these walls if I just do, like, 1x1s here, and then we could do sandbags along the outside. I might make it just a little bit further out, but the point is this: I want to deforest an area and prevent whatever foes I'm fighting against from getting any cover. So if I do... let me just see a good spot. It looks like this area is pretty cleared out already, so I might go down here. Let's just set up a basic defense down here. We'll just set up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We'll probably want to make it somewhat centralized. Let's bring it back a little bit. Okay, so we're going to try to build here, here, and here. Just for some basic cover. And I could hide behind one of these, and I'll chop down some of the trees in this area when I get a chance. Just so that I get the first shot in behind cover. In fact, I probably won't even have to think much about cover for that first fight, but it doesn't hurt to think about it a little bit in the long run. If we can do better, we'll try to get a better range weapon. All right, the next thing that we're going to want to do, let's see, another grow zone. And I'm thinking I'm going to put the roses more or less just like right outside his house. As far as I know, this doesn't cause any problems. I don't know why I put a dumping stockpile zone here. I should have put it a little bit further away. Not that we really have that much to dump. I'm just going to throw that over there. Is that... Yeah, dumping stockpile. Unhappy nudity, need meal source still. Oh, shit. Don't plant those things. Crap. Okay. Let's do another grow zone. And now here, what I had meant to do was... Let's see. Roses, 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 roses. Okay, there we go, roses. He'll have some potatoes. Oh, fuck, I just had him plant potatoes. That was... Fuck, I didn't even mean to do that. Alright, whatever. He just wasted some time. Not so great, but he'll live. We'll get some rice in the ground. That's way too much food for him to eat, though. Alright. Little mistake. We can come back from that, though. I'm just worried about him getting some clothes before the first fight. I don't want him to be so unhappy. I want him to be good mood, high spirits for the first fight. Alright, so we get the roses, and we get the rice now as soon as he gets that. Oh, we got passers-by. Passers-by is a great word. Alright, he'll finish off that. And then I'm probably gonna have him... Yeah, no, you do that, you do that. He's actually, like, in pretty good spirits. A lot of my colonists would just be pissy or upset at this time. Drowsy. I did assign him to do anything that he wants all day, so that's okay. Alright, the roses should boost the beauty. Let's just see the beauty. Let's see the beauty of this environment. Wow, 13. Okay, so he's actually getting a massive buff from those roses being there. And... Okay, we got a raid. I was not ready for this yet. Okay, so it's actually not as bad as I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be a guy with a club from a better spot. But it's a guy with a steel knife. So... darn. Let's just see what he's got. This guy's really good in melee and shooting. He's probably going to beat me in a fight. So I'm going to try to equip the bow. And see how that does. Or the club. I could do the club. Actually, I'm... Fuck. Fuck. Alright, let's have him do this. Okay, you're getting drafted, Prophet. I'm going to put him right next to the club to just see if I can get a couple shots in on this guy. And then... hopefully do something. Hopefully a wild animal will attack him. If everything works out. Alright, Prophet, are you ready to fight? Naked, hungry, in an unsightly environment, much like our foe. But we gotta make sure that we take that shot first. I have a weird idea. Okay, I'm gonna have him do a stockpile zone right here. I'm gonna disable weapons from here. Or I'm just gonna make this one weapons. Probably do this in a different way, actually. Yeah, I'm not gonna do it like this. Okay, Prophet, equip the club. Walk inside. Now, drop the club. Take the short bow, walk back inside. There he is. Okay, we want him to take a couple shots, run inside, and then fight this guy. Unless if I could just get a couple shots in on him right here while he's just wandering in the fields. Let me see if I can do that. Okay, Prophet. Shoot him! Cannot hit target. Okay, so he's too far to hit Tomenkam. Okay, missed the first shot. I'm running for it. Hopefully he'll be fast enough to get back to the base, equip his club. Damn. Run from Tom and Cam, Prophet. Fuck. He got hit. We lost the first hit bonus. Or that would have been important for us. Fuck. Run, Prophet, even though that you're wounded. Run. What did he take anyway? He got stabbed in the left arm by a knife. That's not gonna help me very much. Maybe I could somehow sick the thrumbo on this guy. Oh god, no. Alright, now he's beginning his actual assault. Fuck. Alright, let's run back in there. You know, maybe I can just hide inside of my house for long enough that he'll get tired of hitting the door and get hurt. But as it stands right now, we still have an untreated wound. I probably should have gotten that really quick. Let's see if I can quickly harvest this heal root. And nope, I'm not gonna have time. Alright, we have to fight wounded. Let's just see if he gets tired of hitting the door. Come on, Tom and Cam, give up. I don't want to die today. Maybe he'll eventually give up. Okay, great, so he's setting everything on fire. Ah, shit. Alright, I have to leave my house. Maybe I can get in an attack on him while he's burning everything. I mean, we should, at least the way that the story's going, be able to put out at least one foe. Right? Unless if for some reason we lose this fight. Oh god, that would be horrible. Oh no, Prophet, live! Ah, no! We lost! No, I've been captured! I've been taken prisoner! Fuck! Oh no. Our colony. I don't even fucking know what to do. That's it. He died. He's dead. Prophet is... well, he's been taken prisoner forever, as far as I can tell, and my home has been set on fire. Damn, that sucks. Hey everybody, future ambiguous amphibian here. I decided to give myself a second chance using the newfound knowledge that I had on how to make a one colonist defense work. Basically, I wasn't using traps before, which kind of was screwing me over. I also took a couple of your guys' tips. I planted some roses, thanks Connor. And what else? Just generally put my base in a more defensible location, and I was having a much easier time dealing with enemies. I just sped through getting to pretty much the point that I'm at before, because I figured just something that stupid that early is not really going to hamper me from continuing the series. I like this place much better, too. It's a much better home. Of course, I think I planted too many roses, I'll later find out. But, better too many roses than not enough. A rose by any other name would be called, Drunk on Life. Alright, yeah, I hope you enjoy that. I'm really having fun with this game though, so I didn't mind losing. It was educational. Alright, back to current me. I started up a new character who's pretty much the same in many ways, and the stupidest thing happened. I thought I hit record, so I didn't, but I did make it through a raid. I made it through the first raid, to be specific, and my character changed a little bit. I didn't want to leave the series hanging there because, as I said in the first one, everything's subject to change. This is a learning series, as you know, but I'm going to deconstruct that, and let's just make orders, production, crafting spot. Okay, so let me just get you set up on our new character. Prophet is more or less the same as he was before, except now... Where is it? His log, bio, social gear needs, the bio. Okay, so I made him a way better shot. This is gonna help a lot in the later game because he could be one of our warriors, but I just wanted somebody who would be able to fend for himself at least a little bit, you know, get an arrow in on an invader. But equally good would have just been somebody good at constructing. I started using wooden spike straps, which, you know, when it's 1v1, you really should be doing that in the world, and it was a big mistake I had made. I think at this point, I'm going to delete that. we're way better off. And I'm going to just go over some of the decisions that I made that made this character so much better than the previous one. First off, he's a better shot. We're in a more mountainous region, so there's more natural defenses. Unfortunately, there is a Mega Scarab infestation up here, but I might be able to take it out because there aren't that many. Of course, I'm not going to try to do this right now, but they could just hurtle themselves at me. Oh, Wanderer joins. Hollis! That reminds me of my friend, Hollis! Oh, holy fucking crap, he's a jealous piece of shit. Jealous of Prophet's bedroom, so we're gonna have him just share a bedroom or something. Or we could give him a better bedroom, but it's gonna be hard to beat this one. Holy Jesus. I didn't expect that to happen so quickly. I swear I still am on Merciless. We got raided before. I wish I had seen it. But now we have these beautiful roses to fawn over. Alright, Hollis, let's meet our new crazy colonist. Oh, damn, he's very productive already. Hasn't even met me and he's already doing work. I don't know why he would join me. He's really, really social. Ugh, he's incapable of violence. Really? Why does nobody want to fight? Fast learner and jealous. Okay, this guy's gonna have to be like a researcher, construction learner. This is actually a really good character to have had join our colony. I'm surprised. He was a charity worker and an Rimworld urchin. Ironically, that makes him better at shooting and melee. And now he can't do that. Jesus, he can't hunt either. Alright, so you know what? He's really productive, though. I like that. Alright, we're going to split up some of the work priorities, then. Obviously, he can't do anything violent. Firefight patient. Obviously, we want these ones. Warden. So he's pretty much just going to be our construction guy. Can we have him do some plant cutting, too? That'd be nice. Or even just, like, just to have him work on the roses. Yeah, that might honestly be the best use of this guy. He's not exactly the ideal colonist I would have asked for, but he's going to be pretty productive, and he's doing a lot of cleaning already before much has happened. I'm just going to set out a few more zones. Wow, I didn't expect somebody to join this quickly, but it sure makes up for how bad I am at this. Okay, let's just plant roses more or less all around our house. Like, I think that this is going to be really good because in the immediate vicinity, they're just going to enjoy the view around them for now. Oh, he's fucking cloud watching. Alright. Prophet's doing that. Prophet has much less of a chance of snapping, but we want to make sure that this guy's jealousy doesn't get in the way. So we might want to give him this bedroom and give Prophet a slightly worse one. Only because this bedroom is going to be hard to beat with the steel walls. And if I have part of it like this, I don't want the rest to go on. Ooh. Can't believe I almost did that. Bleh. That was, do you see what I did there? Let's see, where is it? Roses, there we go. I almost planted potatoes instead of roses. That's never a good thing. And roses, 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 roses. There we go. Alright. He's going to start on that, and Hollis is incredibly social. So we're going to make sure that Hollis is doing all of the prison wardening. And we're also actually going to be able to take in prisoners now. Hollis is probably going to get along pretty well with Prophet because of his high social skill. And, you know, Prophet doesn't really have anything wrong with him. But we're also going to want to set up some prisoner beds just so we can get that going. Alright, he's wandering. Let me set out some work for him. Alright, we're going to unassign this to him. We're going to give this to Hollis. Now, does he have that? Gone. Okay, so now he's actually feeling better, but Prophet doesn't have a bed, so we're going to need to give Prophet a smaller room. Maybe like a slightly smaller room. We could always move them back and forth between bedrooms, so it's just going to be like some shuffling management, but let's just see. This guy's like, hey, I just took your bedroom. Let's be friends. What a dick. Alright. Just smooth out some of this. And I'm probably going to mine out some of this compacted machinery over time, too. Let's see, what is Hollis doing? Can I assign? Oh, so I got to assign him to growing. My bad. Alright, let's see. Growing. Now, neither of them is a very good grower, is probably the most unfortunate part of this. Let's also cut these plants. I'm just going to cut all these potatoes. Shouldn't take too long, but we should be able to make roses there. Think, Rob, think. So, probably the next most important part is to chop down these trees. Let's just slow this down a bit. I can't go quite that fast. Alright, there we go. I'm going to get rid of all the trees in the immediate vicinity. Not because of how much they're grown, but because of me not wanting to give any enemies any source of cover. I'm a little worried about that bear. It's been growling a lot over here, and I think I need more security. So that'll probably be our next priority. Let's just see how beautiful this area is. Beauty 0.9. This is much better than it was before, even though we've got all these spike traps. And the reason why I'm doing all these roses is because I'm gonna have to have a lot of spike traps around this immediate vicinity. I could build them out and... Ooh, actually, that's a good idea. Maybe I want to find like some narrow passes where I could put a lot of spike traps. Ideally, it would be nice to get a base going in here and then have spike traps on the outside, only so that any enemy that comes by needs to run through like a minefield of traps before they get to us. I'm also just gonna give, since we aren't gonna be able to get him a bed tonight, just give a sleeping spot to Prophet. Have to sleep in one room, share a room, but they'll be fine. Prophet's also a really hard worker, don't forget, and he's just got a lot of, ooh, he's got a lot of shit now. Ravenously hungry, ate raw food. Negative. Alright, but he's still working, so as long as he's electing to work, I'm just gonna let him do it. Oh, and did I remember to do this? Alright, we want to make sure that all of our colonists always have anything. Because we don't want to force them to sleep if they're not tired. Kind of like me when I'm on a weird schedule. Staying up till all hours of night so that I can get work done or play more teamfight tactics. Alright. We got a little bit of animal fur. I'm wondering if we could, I'm going to want to get that tailoring bench going. Does Hollis do crafting? I just want to make sure I get him doing everything that he's supposed to be doing. Really, wardening is probably the most important part for Hollis, and I think I'm going to assign Hollis exclusively to wardening. And we're also going to want him to do wait, what is it? Why did I think that he was a good researcher? Let's go back to him. Bio. Oh, wait, no, he's a fast learner. Okay, so for some reason my head equated that with intellectual, but hey, you know, not unfortunately. Fortunately, he's going to learn a lot of his skills faster. I still don't think that we're going to have either of these guys devoted to researching. Ideally, you do research a little bit later on when you've got, at least this works for me, having like one colonist who is really ineffective in combat but's a really good researcher. Sometimes people like this will join your colony, and I've found that a lot of the people that I pick are often very, very good at one thing and very, very bad at everything else, so it is a team game in that way. Prophet, what are your needs? I don't want you to go crazy. Ate raw food, recreation unfulfilled. Oh, by all means, play some horseshoes. Did I never set up... Oh, no, you know what? The centipedes destroyed... Or not centipedes. The megalodons, whatever they are. They destroyed my one source of joy in my life, my horseshoe pin. There we go. No outside materials from which to build. Okay, so then let's cut down a tree. After he does this... Well, let's just do that. Okay. Alright, so he's going to do that. And now... I'm going to lay out a few blueprints of just things that I feel like I need. Oh, did he not get the resources for... Oh, God, no. No, 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 no. Alright, just finish cutting off all these trees because we need more wood ASAP. If we get attacked right now, we're still in huge trouble because we have only one guy who's decent with a short bow. He's not going to last very long. Major break risk on Prophet, yeah. Alright, that's why we need him to finish cutting down those trees. Alright, let's get a wooden horseshoes pin. I'm thinking we'll just have everything happen right here. We're not really going to differentiate too much. Alright, Hollis is going to do that. He at least did that. I thought you were supposed to be good at construction, man. Oh, now he's eating... He deserves a meal of potatoes, apparently. Come on, come on, come on. Get a better mood. Okay, great. He's in a better mood. Minor break risk, just eat raw food. Okay, so these things we are aware of. He'll probably be better off soon. I'm not going to have him wear Hollis's clothes. I think that would be kind of cruel to have Hollis take off his clothes and give them to Prophet. I can't remember if that's friendly or enemy clothes, but they do get, like, weirded out when they're not wearing their own clothes. Minor break risk. Hollis has a break risk, too? You have no reason to have a break risk. Darkness, slept in the heat, decent barrack. Sometimes he slept in the colds, slept in the... Okay, so he just got disturbed in his sleep a lot. Oh yeah, you know what? He also doesn't have as good a mental break threshold as Prophet. Fortunately, though, we're not getting my usual things that go wrong. Usually it's like there's blood all over the floor, so everybody snaps. Like, you know, you don't realize it when you're hovering over them, but if you were one of them, it would seem way worse. Way, way worse. You know, come to think of it, we don't even actually have to go back into our own house if we want to flee. What I could do is something like this. And this means that... Ooh, I'm probably going to want to cancel that one. I don't know if they'll not trigger it if they go past here. Let's also just build one there. Eventually I want to get out that compacted machinery too, but not really anytime soon. So... I'm thinking if we get attacked, it might even just be better to just run in here. So let's try this. I'm feeling a lot like Prison Architect right now. Let's just see if we can do this. Honestly, like, we need some traps for around the house in case of infestations come here. But ideally, we can get them away from us. Like, you know, not be a detriment to the beauty too much here. And I don't know how close they are here. But yeah, since they're spending most of their time in, like, this area, they probably won't see those traps too much. So for right now, we could do this. Let's get more security going. And I have no use of materials. God damn it. Alright, we'll just speed up time. We'll let them continue sowing those roses. I'll probably plant even more roses over here just to, you know, combat the side effects of that. And then we'll put around more spike traps. But I mean, I'd say that for two people living alone, they're pretty well defended. But if we did get attacked, we would probably die right now. Fuck. I hope that Hollis fixes this up. Alright, I think I've got to assign Hollis to plant cutting because we need somebody to cut down a lot more trees. Plant cutting, plant cutting, plant cutting. There we go. And he's relaxing. We'll let them do this, live out their miserable little lives. Actually, these trees look pretty good over here. Okay, we're gonna chop all the wood over here. Just these trees appear to be well grown to me. Have them cut the tree next. And are you gonna do that? Good, alright. So we've got enough food, hopefully. It's still not easy. I mean, just any playthrough living like this. And we haven't really been getting so many random events as we would have. Fortunately, we got the other colonists, though. I think Hollis is going to make a huge difference here. Just as we keep on going, splitting the workload is going to be much better. Fortunately, he's also not jealous because he's living with somebody else. Though there may be a trait for that. Prophet's got a break risk. Hot, ate raw food, slept in the heat. Yeah, it is getting kind of hot here. 36 degrees. It's not much better outside. 37 degrees. Or it's not much worse outside. Could probably get them like a passive cooler or something like that. Or we could just do a real cooler. Yeah, I'll give him a cooler. You know, the torch might be giving off a little bit of heat in there too, so... yeah, we may as well. It's not that much wood. It's like a very ancient technique. You can pretty much use that all throughout the ages. Who is attacking whom? Okay, it's a wolf attacking an ibex doe. I'm gonna see if they can grab that doe, though. I don't know if the wolf will get angry that we took its meal. I just basically don't want this mega scarab infestation to get too bad. How many are left anyway? They're right next to the boomalope. They might anger the boomalope, and then we'd be way better off. I'm just worried about that other one growing up. That's fine. Alright, well, Prophet's not breaking. Hollis is actually in a great mood. You know, we'll actually give Prophet his own bed, too. I'm just gonna deconstruct this. We'll do... Okay, we need more wood. So be it. Alright, now what I'm hoping next is that... Oh, and actually I'm probably gonna want to move this passive cooler somewhere a little bit better. Let's go back to temperature, passive cooler, right there. Okay, so that's good because we still get to keep the butchering spot. Man, it takes them a really long time to plant these flowers. I didn't imagine that I would be spending the first week planting flowers. Poplar tree, get that. Only we're gonna need to have this passive cooler done really quick if there's a heat wave. Heat waves can kill. It's happened to me many times before. Heat wave, I have died from so many heat waves and the temperature. So many things can go wrong with temperature too. Like, as if it weren't bad enough already. Okay, they're working on defenses first. I respect that. I humbly... But let's not do that. Let's just not assign them to this first. We want to first make sure that if I assign... plant cutting... I want those trees chopped down immediately. Only for right now am I doing this. Actually, let's go to work. You always want these things first. Patient, doctoring, bed rest, only because I know they'll act like idiots if I don't do things. Let's just do basic first, too. What is basic? Flick switches, release prisoners, open containers. Yeah, those things are pretty important. Okay, now we've got a major break risk again on Prophet. It's mainly just because it's getting hot, and his bed isn't that good. But now we're finally gonna have wood to work with again. Let's get a better bed. I don't know if they both get both of the bonuses from this. I'm gonna have... It looks like a Dr. Seuss thing, how they're gonna be sleeping in this bed. But that's fine. That's completely fine. I'm alright with that. Oh, actually, is he gonna have enough wood? Let's just, have him haul the wood back, and then work on that. As soon as you cut down that tree, Prophet. I think Prophet is gonna hold us through this game, though. I feel like Hollis is gonna stay alive, but I'm gonna get really pissed at him by the end because I don't like him as a character. He's needy and jealous. All right, okay, good. All right, now that we're gonna get these trees down, I'm gonna set these to a level 2 priority, only because. Like, if I ask them to cut trees, generally I want it done pretty fast. What would be the next good thing of traps? So, if somebody attacks us right now, I wouldn't trust this area yet. I would probably go back to my base first. So I need to get this thing done. That, the passive cooler. Okay, and it's actually 46 degrees Celsius outside, so it's really, really hot. Inside, it's not that... Oh, it's actually significantly better inside. I may restrict them to being inside for a little while, only because this is really, really bad heat. I think it might even be able to get up to, like, 50. It's insane. Ravenously hungry. Why is he getting that? Alright, it's fine. He's just not eating much yet. Okay, Prophet, you're gonna be able to build a bed for yourself with this. Is he... Okay, he's sleeping. I'm just gonna have him prioritize hauling this wood so that he can build a bed so that he's not sleeping on the ground. And that's much better. Okay, so he's sleeping inside now. Our barracks look awful. And let's clean the dirt. And the dough. Actually, you know what? Come to think of it, I don't think I want them cutting plants quite first. I want them cleaning pretty quickly. Or I'm gonna at least want one of them to clean. That's fine. I'll just let it happen. Really, ideally, we have different people who are specialized in different tasks, so that one person is spending all of their time cleaning, making sure that everybody else is happy, another person is really focusing on cutting down the trees, and so on. Holy crap, it's really, really, really hot. It's 53 degrees Celsius. How are these guys not dying? Ate raw food, unsightly environment, slept in the heat. Well, this is not that bad. What is the beauty like over here? Beauty here, 0.2. Oh, only because they haven't constructed that in a while. Oh wow, actually I didn't know that the outside environment doesn't affect the beauty at all. So they'd really be better off spending more time outside. I'm gonna have to build some beautiful furniture for them so that they don't feel terrible. Huh. This would give us, not really sure how many of these things are improve the mood of the people nearby. Okay, that's good. So then we'll use one of these. Alright, we got a potted plant coming up. Okay, let's just have him work on this, because if the environment is ugly, we're not gonna make it a long time. Alright, he needs more wood. Damn. damn. I'm really worried about this heat wave. I once had a colony where all my Jedi died because it was way too cold. They all died in the cold. It was horrible. It was awful. I think we even had a lot of stuff set up. Or either that or they got sick. Just something awful happened. And I think they ended up getting killed by, like, wild animals, not even enemies. It wasn't as climactic as I had wanted it to be. Alright, Prophet, how are you doing now? He's stressed. Ravenously hungry. I'm just gonna have him eat. I don't really even know if it's better to interrupt this sleep, but I'm kind of worried about immediate needs. 8 raw food, so he is getting back up to a better. Okay, he's gonna be alright. He's gonna be okay. He's back up to minor. And Hollis is actually doing alright with this. I'm surprised, because he has a lower mental break threshold. I'm wondering what else is in his bio. Yeah. Actually, none of that stuff even affects it. The fast learner is quite a nice perk, though, to have. He's relaxing socially. We're gonna let him do that because we want his mood to be boosted as much as possible. Sweaty slept in the heat. He's also naked. Oh god, I might even just restrict them to being inside. It's so hot out. Just so hot. So freaking hot. Alright, I don't think that there's much you can do with the passive cooler. You just have to replenish it whenever it breaks down. Okay, work on this. Alright, so we've got traps. We have a place to run to. Our room is kind of more beautiful. It's hopefully not gonna be hot as hell anymore. But how is the room anyway? Beauty 1.15. Okay, so then the room is a little bit better off. They're feeling good outside. So I'd say that I've already improved my Rimworld skills a lot. I never really used to think about beauty quite this much. But it's hot and it's really, really freaking humid. So once this goes away, and it does look like it's going down a little bit, we'll be better off. Alright, we're just gonna finish off planting all of these roses, and then we'll eventually make a whole line of spike traps, because I think any kind of attack, you know, aside from like a random animal attack, could pretty much cut us down to size. Immediately. Okay, so I've got a couple more orders from them. Do they have enough wood stockpiled? They don't really have that much wood stockpiled. I'm amazed at how quickly we've gone through wood. But fortunately, I chose a house that was not made of wood. So let's go to... not that. There we go, chop wood. I'm just gonna have them take down the forest over here. Only because I imagine that if enemies come through here, I'm not gonna want them to have any cover. Looks like these trees aren't even grown enough here. So do that. And then we'll assign a few new tasks. If I can get security going, I'm gonna want them to do this. This is more or less how I picture it happening. So, it'd be nice to cut off... Oh, you know, even this area would be pretty good too. I should really look for, like, these smaller passageways. And sometimes you can even feed them into a Mega Scarab lair. It looks like that one fully grew up. Or a Mega Spider. A Mega Scarab. But yeah, those things are a really good defense mechanism. They'll just kill anything. Gotta use them to your own advantage and not get killed by them. In fact, this would be good planning. If I could do this, like every other one. Okay, this gives us plenty of room for traps, and now you can kind of see what I'm planning. And this is only so that they don't spend too much time near the wood traps, because if I build a ton in here, they're gonna get pissed because it's not beautiful over here. So what if we do something like this? Just defend ourselves from all sides. Like that. More or less, this is gonna work. Surprised I actually came with an idea this ingenious. Unfortunately, the wood walls probably aren't going to last very long. And that one doesn't make any sense. That doesn't make any sense. None of this makes sense. Let's just go with a more simple version. And we'll cancel these. Alright, you see more or less what I'm going for here, though. I'm trying to cover all the passes where enemies will likely come through. Alright, the heat's going down more so we can actually get to work again. What else? Alright, they're pretty much just cutting down trees because I keep asking them to. Are they taking care of their other needs enough? I think I'm going to deprioritize that just for a second. Make that 3. And yeah, we do actually want them cleaning. Only because I think that's a really quick, easy task that they can do. In fact, I'm just going to have one of them clean. Let's have Hollis do the cleaning. Because he can't do as much other stuff, and we'll have Prophet do all the building. Alright. Dang, we're actually really, really well off now. Alright, let's keep on cutting down the woods. I want to deprive enemies of as much cover as I can as we keep going. Let's get these ones. There's really not many of those very full grown. But we'll get that area too. Okay, so that's plenty of plant cutting for them to do. I'd say that our base is a little bit more well defended than it was the last time we had to restart. But you guys gave awesome tips, and hopefully now I can be more proactive in the future. But it often takes like a horrible mistake for you to really learn a lot about the game. So you have to die 1,000 times to learn to do one thing right. But who has a major break risk now? Hollis, really? You're the one with the afro. I don't even know. Alright, I think this is just residuals from the heat wave, and it seems like it's starting to go away now, so yeah, heat wave's over. Alright, so I think I'm going to end it there because that's quite a lot. Let me know if you have any other tips. I'm going to keep trying to build these defenses. Let's check the beauty really quick. Yeah, so they won't have to spend too much time over here, but maybe I'll get rid of those, but that's going to be like a last line of defense, because what if somebody attacks me from, like, over here? I have no other way of getting it. But we'll try to protect ourselves from all the map edges. And yeah, I think that's it. I didn't make this map quite as big, so I might have to go into that mountain. But that mountain's going to be good long-term defense. Eventually, I might be able to get some caves or something like that, but I'm pretty terrified of those mega spiders. Anyway, thanks for watching. As always, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.